Hello, my name is Emilia. Today I'm going to present my industrial training. This is 10-week industrial training, starting from 31st July until 8 October. Our course coordinator is Dr. Tengku and my supervisor is Eric Nusi Yong. This is my table of content, starting from introductions, activity, timeline, site visit, project drawing, single line diagram, list of materials, and specifications. Miri Regional Office is my internship placement. It is located at Miri, Sarawak. In Miri Regional Office under Distribution Department, there are sections which which are operation maintenance, project and planning. For maintenance, there are underground cable, overhead line, substation and protections, control and instrumentations. While for planning, there are 10 staff. For project, there are project control store, project 1 and project 2. In project 1, there are ALAF and CAPEX, while in project 2, there are team A, team B and team C. This is one of my tasks and activity. This is when I'm joining maintenance overhead team, which is plan switching. First, before shutdown, make sure switch earth to on. After that, after shutdown, install the circuit man earth, which is CME, at the end of transmission power. This is to make sure that the contractor is safe. There, this is because when there is a voltage presence, the voltage will go to the ground or go to the earth. Then, as mentioned in job scope, replace the insulator. And then switch back to on after installations done. And also, after applying circuitman earth, make sure to detect it with voltage detector first and then apply the CME. Next, LOTO, logout, tagout. There are three types of LOTO. First is temporary close, second one is do not reclose, and the last one is temporarily open. For temporary close, clear the machine or equipment tools and materials before proceed to testing. Then, for do not reclose, actively working on the equipment and cannot be energized. And for temporarily open is must be kept in zero state energy state, but it is not actively work on. This is logout out, do not reclose, which is usually used for distance, for instance, during plant shutdown, maintenance, and plant switching. I already joined three times for the plant switching, shutdown, and maintenance, and these three activities use do not reclose. And the hubs, the lock, we only open by authorized person, which is in charge for that switching. This is when I'm joining maintenance substation team, which is refill the transformer oil. The maintenance substation at Puget substation, where the maintenance scope is to repair the transformer due to leakage. The old transformer was burned, so there are some items that is still in functions transferred to the new transformer for it to new the operations. And also, due to the leakage, therefore the spare tank transformer lack of oil. So in the same times, the maintenance substation team, refill the oil. This one also one of the substation maintenance work. It is also the job scope is to refill the transformer oil. The job scope for the maintenance is refill the transformer spare tank. Then the leaking oil will be wrapped by using cotton and spirit before painting it by using spray paint. The first step is shut down the substation uh, that you can see in the first picture, and then lock the switch cabinet by using Lotto and do not reclose. The maintenance start with wipe the oil spills before spray the tank by using the spray pen. As you can see, there are three items that we use, which is clothes, industrial spirit, and hose pump. All these three items used during the substation maintenance. This is Project Alaf team. 3 days before the switching take place, the distribution shutdown notice will be distributed to the area affected. So in the same time, the Alaf team check for the project that is still ongoing, which is overhead line 160 kVA platform mounted transformer, and underground cable 50 kVA platform mounted transformer, as you can see in the picture. And 3 days after, first activity done is open fuse for shutdown, and then display shutdown is for fuse installation and supply the connection to the terminal pole. And then the second one is lock with lotto, dynamic close, and last but not least is connect pole to the supply, to the power supply, which is from the 33 kV pole. The 3 kV pole is where we shut down the fuse just now. This is a project customer funded team, which is the project is illegal tapping. First is of course do the shutdown. After that, lotto lock. Lotto lock will be put in the two place, which is first is at the pillar, and then the second one is at the isolation box. Underground cable is used to supply to the new meter for the street lamp. Before this, the street lamp does not have meter, so the charge, the current charge is not is charged at the other place. So now the street lamp already have its own meter. And this one also project customer funded, which is private school power supply. The private school power supply meter installations will be from the pole. The source to the pole is from the underground cable. Underground cable, as you can see in the picture, is still cable line from pillar to the pole. Next, I also joining customer applicant team, which as you can see in the picture, the size of the house is small. So the service line suitable for this house, for this full house, is as a TT cable, which is twin twisted cable. Also, factor need to consider during this site visit is to make sure the distance from the applicant house to the existing pole is not more than 35 meter. If not, additional pole will be erected. And this one is the house. As you can see, the house is in the bigger size. So the suitable service line for this house is 7 1 to 2. 7 means 7 number of strand, and 1 to 2 mean the diameter for each strand in inches. Next, I'm going to present my industrial training project, which is design electrical power supply in rural school area. There are four type of supply voltage and categories. Category 1 is individual. Category 2 is housing and shop development. And the third one is other individual. And the last one is temporary supply. And my project is other individual, which is category 3. This is my project description. First, site visit to Selanyang Primary School, and after that, develop a design for Selanyang Primary School power supply connections. And then understand and make estimation on the list of items based on CESCO connection charge guidelines CCG 2019. And then notify the engineer on the project and discuss any differences between the electrical power supply drawing and also on-site connection. And then last but not least is accomplish the list of materials. This is my project timeline starting from July until October. On July, we are assigned by our lecturer to do a project development, research, and design for electrical engineering. And on August, topic chosen was design electrical power supply for rural school area, which is Selanyang Primary School. And then on September is project estimation and project presentations. And on October is my project deadline. This is my project drawing. Starting from the existing pole, which is opposite to the school entrance, there will be a new substations, pillar and city meter installation later. And then after that, by using UG cable, it will pass through the JKR road to the new pole. And then from the new pole, it will be connected by service cable to the other two pole. And then from the new pole, it will be connected to the two block of quarters by using service line, which is 7/1 to 2. And also From the substation or transformer, it will be connected by using UG cable to the MSB room, which is main switchboard room, to supply the current to the classroom. This is a single line diagram for the school power supply, starting from 11 kV HT line, where HT pole, existing HT pole, and then it goes to the transformer, 160 kVA transformer, to the pillar, to the centimeter, and lastly is to the MSB. So the cable used from HT pole to transformer is 3 core 50 millimeter square ABC area bundle cable, while from transformer to pillar, the cable size is 4 core 300 millimeter square aluminium. And from pillar to centimeter, the cable size is 4 core 150 millimeter square aluminium. Last but not least is centimeter to MSB, which is 4 core 150 meter aluminium square. This is list of material used. Three-phase service cable, the distance is 332.92. This distance is from transformer to MSP. And for the second one is a three-phase service cable also, 17.44 meter. This distance is from transformer to the pole. There are also low tension single pole, additional one wire overhead line, one phase service line, Boolean riser, and steel bracket, distribution pillar, and last but not least is a substation, 160 kVA. Chain link fencing, city meter three phase, shadow notice, line capacity charge. Line capacity charge is mentioned in the load details turnkey, where the charge is 93.6 kVA. And the total overall for the cost estimation is 120,000 for the project. This is the specifications for aluminum size for core 150 millimeter square aluminum, which is 311 ampere cable chosen due to electrical calculations, 106.3 ampere. The higher and bigger cable size was chosen because for further installations. Next is transformer Cisco rating. There are 5 transformer Cisco rating, which is 50, 160, 315 slash 300, 500 kVA, 1000 kVA, and 1.5 milli MVA. And my substation is 160 kVA due to total max demand is 93.62 kVA. The cable allowance must be 5 to 10 meter. The voltage phases, there are two phases of voltage, which is single phase and three phase. For single phase, there are 240 volt, and for three phase is 415 volt. The meaning for 7 slash 122 is 7 number of strand, and 122 is the diameter for each strand. As conclusion, I really enjoy my internship journey at Mary Regional Office. All staff are very kind and helpful. I hope to work with Sarawak Energy Company one day. I think that's all from me. Thank you.